Hello, my ginger loves. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. I am your co-host, Joss. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading, so take what's yours, don't steal what's not. I have no idea what's going to happen, so let's see. On the bottom, we have Wise One, grow within your current situation. There's an owl and a blackbird on here, possibly a crow. So someone definitely has some ancestral protection. You also have some ancestral knowledge or wisdom coming through. Someone may be going through something that is definitely a lesson or some kind of test. It could be because you've had some sort of level up. Makes me feel like you've been going through some kind of stages. Okay? And so there may be something that you're going through or that you're growing through. And I feel like you're supposed to be seeing the wisdom in it all. There is something that this situation, this circumstance is teaching you. And it's up to you to catch it. I do feel like it may be something difficult. Something that may be causing you some sort of anxiety, or, just very heavy feelings. And it's because it's something that you are supposed to be shedding. It may be something from your past. We're still in the eclipse season, and so it may be something from, your past that you're supposed to be learning from. So that you can completely remove it out of your energy, out of your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person or people. It could be. But I feel it's more so, there's a blessing in the lesson. So it's something. I feel like it's a something and not really someone. But it could be. Shift your perspective. Yeah, you're definitely supposed to see whatever this is in a different way. How you think about it, how you feel about it, even how you handle the situation needs to be much different than in the past. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's going to be a road or some sort of opening laid out for you that's going to help you to be able to get through this. Okay, the idea is to get through it. You are not supposed to go around it. You're not supposed to avoid it. There's not going to be an alternate route. There's no detour. It's something you're going to have to get through. You remember on like the Wizard of Oz how they were going on the yellow brick road and there were still like the field of posies that made them sleepy. There were still places along the way that they were seen as obstacles, but they weren't. They were just lessons. And they were meant to bring each other into each other's lives so that they could learn the particular lesson. And I feel like this is that type of situation. You're going to be able to come out of it. You're going to be able to get through it, but you have to go through it. The only way to come out of hell is to go through it. Okay? Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So, someone also definitely needs to, this is coming under Wise One, so your intuition is integral here. Also, again, with this ancestral vibe, someone may come from, some medicine mothers or some medicine men, in your family that might be part of your lineage. And maybe there's something that you're supposed to be learning in your particular situation, or whatever may be going on. The lesson could simply be that you have the power and the ability to heal yourself. You don't need to search for validation or someone else to do it for you. You have the power within to heal yourself, or to heal from whatever this is. It's something you may always have to work on. It's something you may always have to deal with, but every time it comes back around, or every time you get triggered, you're to remember this moment that you're going through so that you're able to get through it. There's a bunch of cards on the floor and I just don't feel like picking them up. Okay? Because there's a lot more cards in my hand. I trust my gifts is what I just saw. I also saw winter. So something may be taking place for you in the winter time, or this may have been something that you have been going through throughout this winter season. Now we are in spring and it's time to grow. Okay? Everything's blooming. If you've been in hermit mode, I don't feel like you're supposed to be anymore. You have arrows. Surround yourself with protective energy. So definitely get around people that you can trust. Get into situations and circumstances that the energy feels good. The energy feels safe. It's time to move forward and not backwards. You may have to leave some people behind. Mountains, stand your ground. Yeah, it's time to set up some boundaries. You have Lord, take charge with authority. That came out in the last reading. So it's just time to reclaim your place. And that may mean leaving some people behind. Healing myself heals my lineage. And I said that might be what whatever it is you're going through could be about. And it just could simply be a lesson in learning to heal yourself. You don't need an outsider for everything. And I'm not saying don't get therapy. I'm not saying don't seek the guidance and the counsel of those who are well versed. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you've got to understand that you hold the power to make the actual change. All the person, if you seek someone else, all they can do is give you the tools to be able to accomplish the healing, to get through it. But it's up to you to take the action. We're in Aries season. They're about action. So it's up to you to make the moves. I was called here on a mission. That came out in the last reading too. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Yeah, you've got to sit with your emotions. You can't block them out. You can't pretend like they're not there, because the longer you suppress them, the more it's just going to bubble up. And then when it comes out, it's going to make you seem like you're a maniac, when really that's not what it is. Truth is my teacher, learning that you have to operate in authenticity. You have to be yourself. And your truth is your truth. And people can't take that away from you. Whatever your truth is, live in that. Own it. All of it. Your part too. Because we all play a part in everything that happens. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Yeah. This is definitely having to do with something that your family has not healed. or something your family doesn't do. Like they don't face issues. They rather just suppress and pretend like nothing's wrong, or ignore it and it'll go away type energy. And that's not what this is. You've got to feel your feelings. You've got to honor the truth. And you've got to use that to move forward and to get through some things. Set your boundaries. Change your mind about how you see things. A lot of this is about also raising your frequency, changing your energy. Because if you change the way that you feel about something or the way that you look at something, then guess what? That's going to change whatever the something is. On the bottom, we have Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I said you've got to, take action, get into movement, and start doing something. Aries is a fire sign. So it's time to bust a move, basically, is what's happening. On the bottom, we have Brazen. Yeah, you've got to step outside of your comfort zone. You've got to step outside of the norm for you, for your family. Resistance. Someone may have been resisting this change, but you need to get grounded. Someone may need to get outside. You may need to plant your feet in the ground. You may need to hug a tree. But you can't resist the growth any longer. It's calling you. And you hear it. It might be frightening. And it's frightening and it's uncomfortable because it's something you've not explored before. But don't be resistant to change. The only things that are guaranteed in this lifetime are change, taxes, and death. You have divine lineage. Yeah. Etheric cords. You've got to sever whatever this cord is. From it to you and you to it. If it's a person, from you to them and from them to you. But there's something that is tying your family up. There's something that's keeping your lineage bound. And you've got to be the one to be brave and to break free. You may be the generational curse breaker in your family of whatever this particular thing is. It doesn't mean you were sent or you signed up to come on the mission to break every curse. But there may be certain things that your spirit can handle that you came here to fix. And you've got to honor that. Sacred lust. Storms. Some of you may have an issue with greed. Some of you may have an issue with things never being enough. And it causes a lot of storms in your life. It causes you a lot of problems. So that may be the thing that you need to sever the tie with. The need to always have. For enough to never be enough. You're always lusting. Sacred lust and lust is two different things. Sacred lust is about pleasure and enjoying the pleasures of your desires being given to you. But when you are lusting for something, it's when it's like an insatiable spirit. It's a demon. And this may be something that causes a lot of storms, not just for you, but in your family. Maybe you have a lineage where people they're never satisfied. Nothing you do is ever enough. Or nothing anyone ever does for them is never enough. They always want more and more and more. And you've got to break free of that. And that is a spirit. That is a demon. Lust. Okay? Wounded healer. You may be the martyr. And you need to cut the cord to that. You may be the person always sacrificing yourself. Always sacrificing what you want. So that you can please other people. But it's creating a storm within you. And I said that if you don't cut the cord to whatever this is, it's going to bubble up and you're going to look like the maniac because you're just going to snap. You're just going to snap. Good juju. Live out loud. And worthiness. So this is definitely about knowing that the good you put out, you will get back. This is the year for karma. This is the year for things turning around. This is the year for getting what you have given, whatever that is, however that looks for you. I feel like this is also the year that for those of us who have been doing our work, for those of us who have been really dedicated to our healing journey and to fixing what we can, this is the year that we are going to see the fruits of our labor. This is also the year that if you have been creating shitstorms, or if you have been one, you're going to get that too. 15:55 on the timer when I said that. It's going to be some towers going on for some people. This live out loud is falling on top of Mama Oya, the storms. I also, and I have told y'all many times, there are going to be more outings, okay, of things that people have been doing in the dark. What's been done in the dark is going to come to the light. You cannot hide in the year of 8. It's not going to be possible. So, know your worth, realize your worth, know that you don't have to be a martyr, and you need to sever the cord to that. Feeling like you always have to sacrifice yourself, your wants, your needs, your desires in order to help other people to feel better about themselves. That's not your job. Okay? It's not up to you to do that. It's up to them. Everybody's healing is their own issue. And whether or not they choose to do it is still on them. On the bottom, we have justice. I told you, things are going to even out. Things are going to get balanced. God is going to bring things back around in the way that they should be. Okay? Whatever you've been working towards, whether it's negative or positive, by what you have been putting out into the atmosphere, that's what God is going to bring back to you. I'll just say that. But there's going to be some justice given. In a lot of situations, a lot of circumstances, we're going to see a lot of people get their just due. People are going to get credit for the things that people have tried to dismiss. People are going to begin to receive their flowers for the things that they've done. Those who have taken credit for things that they didn't have any part in really doing anything about, that's going to come to the light. It's just going to be a lot of, I'm hearing Even Steven. Y'all remember that TV show? I've never seen it, but I know that that's the name of a TV show. It used to come on Nickelodeon. Or Disney Channel. I don't know which one, but y'all seen Quiet on the Set? Baby, honey, I stopped watching Nickelodeon before those children came, into play. I am the same age as, Kenan and Kel, and even their show I had stopped watching. But if you have not seen Quiet on the Set, side note, if you have not seen Quiet on the Set, I suggest you watch it. If you are a person that you are thinking about allowing your child or your children to get into the industry, watch that documentary, because there's information there that's needed so that you're able to protect and safeguard your children or your child. I'm gonna leave that. We have the 8 of baskets. So yeah, you're walking away from things that, make you feel emotionally unfulfilled. Things that are not good for you. Things that are not good to you. You have the Hangman. You're also leaving things that had you in suspense. I feel there was a lot of anxiety going on. Or there is a lot of anxiety going on around this circumstance or situation. Someone may be feeling, just stuck. You don't really know what to do. And your answer could be that you need to just walk away. It's time to just walk away. And I feel like if it's time for you to walk away from something, you know that because God has shown you. We have the Chariot, so definitely confirmation. It's time to get away from something and get away from it quickly. You are to be standing in your power at this point. No more defensive behavior. No more living in survival mode. It's time to take your power back and to move forward with confidence, to move forward in peace, knowing that you've done your part, you've done all that you could do, and it's now your time. You have the 10 of coins because you're moving towards success. I feel like whatever this cord is that you need to cut in order to help your lineage, it's going to bring great wealth to your family. Someone may feel overwhelmed. I'm having a very difficult time breathing. Someone may feel very anxious, very overwhelmed. You might feel that by you taking charge of this is putting a lot of responsibility on you. But trust me, God would not have given it to you if you could not handle it. This is building legacy wealth. This is ensuring that your family is wealthy in spirit and not just in money. This is to change the trajectory of spiritual wealth within your family. You have the Star. You have the 9 of Baskets, the Star, and the Daughter of Knives. Definitely someone is moving forward with more confidence. You're moving forward in peace. This healing is going to bring everything that you have been working for. There may have been a time where after you walked away from something, you kind of felt like, okay, what do I do now? And God says, move forward. You still need to move forward. Don't stay stuck. There's a star rising out of whatever this is. You may be famous. You may be becoming famous. You may, be well known throughout the community or, something like that. But your story also, your story of healing, your story of leaving things behind that didn't serve you, your story of severing the cord, that's going to matter. But definitely you're moving forward with confidence, with grace. I feel like somebody has a newfound hope because of this healing. It's going to make you very wealthy. You have the 5 of Knives and the Emperor. People may have talked about you. People may be talking about you. They may be gossiping about you. People may be trying to start things with you to get under your skin, to cause you to doubt yourself, but you're sitting back on your throne. Let me tell you, a lot of the reason that people are talking shit is 1, they're projecting, and 2, you made a decision to step out and do what they're afraid to do. And that's go for what belongs to you. You have the 8 of Knives and the Son of Wands. They may be trying to make you fearful or to doubt, yourself because you may be exploring something new. Like I said, I feel like someone may be a little nervous or you may feel overwhelmed because you have been charged with making this great change, and with this responsibility, it can be overwhelming. Because you may be the responsible one in your family, but now you're responsible for changing the lineage without trying to change the people, if that makes sense. It's not your job to convince people to change. It's your job to be the change and show them what can happen if they make the decision to do that. Um, this Eight of Knives, I feel like there may have been something that you want to do, or there is something that you want to do, something new that you want to go into, and you may have been, kind of talking yourself out of it, or just the words of people from your past playing in your head, giving you, some self-doubt, or giving you some anxiety or some fear around that. But I do feel that it's something you're going to get through. You're going to get over it. Your need to shine, your need to be genuine and to be who you really are is going to override that. And you're going to look yourself in the mirror, and you're going to let yourself know. You're going to say self, yourself going to say, and you're going to say, yeah, I got this. And so it's going to cause you, Son of Wands, to move forward. There may also be an offer that comes to you from someone about something, and it might come in so suddenly that it kind of make you kind of shook. You might not trust it at first. You might feel like it might be a setup or a joke or a lie or something. Use your discernment when making a decision about that. Pray about it if you're a praying person. Consult your guides, your ancestors, the Holy Spirit, whomever you trust and believe in. But something may come to you suddenly, and that may make you nervous. It could be some sort of offer, and you might feel like it's too good to be true, or you might feel like you're not ready or you're not worthy. You are. The Sun on the bottom. You've realized a lot of things about yourself. You've realized where you've held yourself up, where you've allowed the opinions and the feelings of others to kind of gauge how you move. And now it's different. Now you're doing things differently. If you're not, it's time to do that. Doing this cord cutting is very important for whoever this is for, so that you can move forward in success. You need to free yourself from any guilt that you may have around your successes, or from you growing up, you being in a different position than those in your family or your friends. But definitely you've got to move forward, even if that means leaving people behind, because when it's their time, they'll catch up. That's all there is to it. You have the Two of Coins, the Four of Baskets, the Seven of Knives, the Ace of Knives, and the Five of Coins. I definitely feel like someone goes back and forth with themselves a lot. Somebody needs to sever the cord to the negative things that you tell yourself. And this Five of Coins, she is putting on a coat and walking out. Okay, or taking off the coat, and walking out of the cold. So where you felt abandoned, where you felt lied to, where you felt mistreated or misguided or unappreciated, it's time to leave all that. Okay, this Four of Baskets card, this person is looking in the mirror. We have another card of looking in the mirror. There's a lot of self-reflection that either has been done or needs to be done. But the lies that you hear in your mind, that's what they are. That's just it. They're just lies. And you don't have to believe it. There's some kind of breakthrough coming to you, and you do deserve it. Wheel of Fortune. Father of Coins. 4 of Coins. 7 of Coins. I feel like something is turning in your favor. It's going to put you in, I'm hearing that tax bracket again. It's going to put you in a new position. It's going to put you in a position of authority. It could be a job offer that's given to you if you work a 9 to 5. If you're an entrepreneur, it could be that someone wants to patronize your business, and that's going to set you up for even more opportunities. This 4 of Coins, I just feel like whatever this turn of events, whatever this change is that's setting you up to put you in this Father of Coins position, it's because now you're being more selective with the doors that you walk through, and also with the doors that you open for others to come in and talk with you. This 7 of Coins, you've definitely been planting some seeds. 3 of Baskets. You've been planting some seeds. You've been investing in some things. You may have been investing more in friendships, but these are different friendships. These are people that you actually can celebrate your wins with. 4 of Knives. Like I said, somebody may have been in like a hermit or a seclusion mode where you just kind of broken yourself off from things that did not serve you. Someone might be saying 44 or the number 8. Someone may have been very intentional about the type of friends that you call into yourself. You may have taken some time to get grounded, to get stable, and to pray about your connections, to pray about friendships, to pray even about family members and, like siblings, cousins, whomever. There may have been some of those people that you've invested in time, energy, money, and you've had to separate yourself from them because it wasn't getting you anywhere in the world. You have the Father of Knives after the World. Someone's got a new attitude. You've got new thinking. It's like you're living in your truth now. You're closing out things that caused you to doubt yourself. You may have had to make a lot of head over heart decisions and leave a lot of people behind. Someone may be moving, and you may be moving across the world. 3 of Knives. You've realized the truth of a lot of the disappointment and heartbreak that you felt. Like I said, taking accountability and responsibility for the part that you played. You have the Father of Wands and the Magician. You use this disappointment, this heartbreak, you transmuted this energy, and you have manifested something new. Okay? You took the action that was needed. I don't like saying this, but it's coming to me. There may have also been some sort of, spiritual birth, There may have been some sort of magic done on somebody to keep you in a constant state of second guessing or questioning yourself so that you would set yourself up for failure. You were always getting your heart broken, but you were doing it to yourself. And you were doing it to yourself because somebody was playing around in your energy. Masculine energy is here, but it could have been just, a woman. operating, you know, in her masculine energy. And it doesn't have to be like candle stuff. Like they could have just been speaking things or just sending that energy to you. There may have been up to 3 relationships or connections that you had that somebody wanted to come in between to ruin for you. 3 of your closest people. And this person wanted to get those energies away from you because they knew that those people would help you get to the next level. You have Temperance. You have the 7 of Wands, and you have the Strength. Patience with yourself and with your spirit team is necessary right now. Okay? Focus on the signs that they are showing you. Some of you could read smoke. But you have divine protection on every side. But definitely be patient with them. Give them the same grace that you want them to give you. 4 of baskets. I'm sorry, the 5 of baskets. I feel like someone's lack of patience led to a lot of disappointment. And then the Father of Knives comes out. Yeah, you definitely had to, or you need to, or you already did, sever the cord to some energies. To cut them off, to make head over heart decisions so that you could start new, Son of Coins. So that whatever you've been manifesting, whatever seeds you've been planting, they could grow. You had to get something away from you. 9 of Coins. Your happiness. 10 of Wands. It may have been a lot of responsibility. It may have been that you were just overwhelmed, burdened. I said I felt like somebody felt anxious. But it's like things are coming into balance now. You figured out how to handle and carry the weight of the things that belong to you. And you're walking away from what doesn't. 3 of Coins. Yeah, because there's some new partnerships, some new collaborations coming in for you. If you're an entrepreneur, this could be an indication of you being just booked. Two of Wands. You're definitely more focused. You're making plans. I'm telling you, somebody's moving. There's a lot of moving. You may be planning where you want to go to next. The Empress. Yeah. You're very fertile. And I feel like you learning how to balance your responsibilities and learning how to carry the weight of things that belong to you has put you in a place where you're able to call in these new connections. You've gotten your masculine and your feminine in balance. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. So it could also be a divine pair, divine partnership. Someone may be coming into your life that, yes, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's definitely going to be worth it. You have the Lovers on the bottom. You have the Daughter of Coins. Yeah, whatever this collaboration is that's coming in for you, it's something that you have been manifesting for quite a while. The High Priestess. You've been working in silence. You've been moving in silence. Whatever this is, you've been doing it and keeping it to yourself. But you have the Empress and the High Priestess here. So trusting your higher self, going within and understanding that this is a process. It's going to take time. Being patient with yourself. Giving yourself grace. But this collaboration, whatever it is something you've been building on for a minute. And maybe not necessarily with another person, but it's something you personally have been building for quite some time. And there may be someone coming in that's going to be able to help you. It could be a silent partner, judgment. There's an awakening that's happening. 10 of Baskets and the 7 of Baskets. I feel like there's an opportunity here, a lot of opportunities for growth. Now, I am also getting something about television, like a TV show offer to a family. That's up to you whether or not you want to put your family's business on TV. 9 of Wands. Just be cautious. I feel like this is going to open up a lot of opportunities for you, for your family, for, your circle. Your circle is changing. And it's changing because you're changing. And Judgment came out. Yeah, this is definitely something new. Something wonderful opening up to you. God is sending you help. Sending you everything that you need so that when you take advantage of this opportunity or these opportunities, it's going to open up something for you. Again, if this is TV, because we have this star energy, so if this is TV, be cautious. We all know about the industry. We all know that their motives are not always the best. And we all have seen how families in the past have had shows and it's ruined some things. Maybe that's why God moved me to ask y'all, have y'all seen Quiet on the Set? 10 of Knives. It's ruined some things. So be very, very cautious. Pray about everything before you make any kind of move, especially if that part is your story. The opportunity, might present itself as something great, something wonderful, and I'm not saying that it won't be, but what I am saying is read the fine print. Make sure that your family's mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health, and the overall dynamic of your family will not get destroyed by doing whatever this is. And we have the Hierophant. God is watching over you. He's taking care of you, making sure that everything you need is going to be there for you. 6 of Knives is on the bottom. I definitely feel like someone is moving into a much calmer space. The 5 of Knives came out at the beginning. You're getting away from all this confusion, chaos, all these lies, but mostly the lies that you tell yourself. Your healing is your responsibility. It's up to you to make the decision that your healing is more important than the comfort of others, because your comfort is more important, okay? But definitely someone is going into calmer waters. You're moving into a better space. You've made a transition into something much more spiritual. You're much more spiritual. You realize there's a higher calling on your life. Whatever this is that you're doing, that you've been working on, could have something to do with spirituality. But definitely, I just feel like God is letting you know that you are not by yourself. You're not alone. You have divine coverage. Make sure you're protecting yourself, doing your spiritual baths, wearing your protective items, whatever those might be. Make sure that you're praying over yourself and your family, over your home, over your vehicles, or however you travel, a bike, a go-kart, golf cart, whatever. I live in Florida. In Florida, a lot of people have golf carts, and that's what they use to travel around betwixt the different neighborhoods and going to local bars and stuff like that. So however you travel, pray over those as well. Pray over your vehicles, your modes of transportation, that no hurt, harm, or danger, seen or unseen, shall come near you, your family, or your modes of transportation. Because right now we're in the Mercury retrograde. Y'all know technology likes to mess up. And then also there's something being sent, some kind of energy sent to slow you down, or to cause you to have disappointment or self-doubt, or to make you feel overwhelmed by what's coming into you, so that you'll give up. And you can't give up. You've worked too hard. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, if this resonated for you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, if you like this reading, please make sure that you thumbs up the video. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. Thank you for all of you who have been rocking with me from the beginning. I appreciate your love and your grace. Definitely make sure you share the video if you know that this will resonate with anyone. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see y'all again later. Bye.